4 different cities, all with the same picture. Long lines at polling places across the nation, from Cincinnati to Charlotte to Vegas to right here in Arizona. People waited for hours to place their votes for president.
Phoenix saw some of the worst lines. Just like Pima County, Maricopa opened a number of early voting places across the valley. Scottsdale's polling place is seeing some of the biggest numbers, with nearly 1,000 people voting Saturday, 400 still in line after the cutoff at 5.
Maricopa specifically doubled their numbers of early voting sites from the 2012 election after people waited for hours to vote in this year's primary. You can see the lines wrapping around buildings as thousands came out to vote. And here in Pima County, we opened these 3 emergency polling places to help reduce long lines in Tucson. They are closing as we speak, and according to the Pima County Recorder's Office, they have successfully kept lines down. 9 on your side's Craig Smith is live at the East Side location, which has been the busiest so far. Craig.
Well, Guy, take a look at this. This is a busy site right now, and it is kind of a long line here. This is I'm not very good at estimating distances. I'd guess that's about about at least 100, 150 feet worth of people that we're looking at right now. And then if you look in the opposite direction, you can see them trailing off a good distance into the parking lot. Now, though these early polling places officially close at 5 o'clock, the rule is anyone who made it into the line by 5 o'clock can stay. And what the people we've talked to here so far tell us that at the point where we are right about now, it took them about an hour to reach this point, and they're expecting about another hour before they actually get into the voting place. Now, as of this morning, about 11,000 people had come to a place like this, but at this election, most voters have actually already voted by mail. Turnout has been strong at early voting sites. They are for people who did not use a mail ballot or who realized it's too late for the mail to deliver a ballot on time. Yvonne Height wanted to vote early and avoid long lines on Election Day. She had a mail ballot and planned to use it until her dog decided it was hungry for democracy, too.
I actually had an early mail-in ballot, but I have a dog that kind of liked it. So my second solution was to actually come in. And like I said, I didn't want to sit for hours.
Okay. Avoiding the chance of long lines drove most of the early voters we met. Besides that, this voter was worried someone might make it harder to vote.
I just want to be able to vote early because interference, like as you mentioned, I think that would be something that crossed my mind at some.
Latest figures from the Pima County Recorder show more than half of Pima County's roughly 450,000 registered voters have already voted. More than 121,000 are registered Democrats. More than 93,000 are registered Republicans. Independents account for more than 69,000. Libertarians had about 1,700 voters, and the Green Party had 781 early voters. Now, just a moment ago, we saw an official from the County Recorder's Department head towards the end of the line to basically set a marker that said, okay, if you are in the line as of right now, you're okay. Otherwise, that's it. You have been cut off for today, and you are in for regular voting tomorrow. Now, that urge to avoid long election lines has actually created some rather nasty, unfortunate opportunities for scam artists. We'll have a warning on that new at 6. Reporting live, Craig Smith, KGUN-9, on your side.